Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabrina, and this channel is a personal development channel to help improve and dignify your life so you can just become the best version of yourself. So today I wanted to talk about hitting the reset button on your life. Sometimes in life we just need to start over and start fresh, whether that is financially, whether that is in your career, whether that's in a relationship. It could be your health, your finances, whatever the case may be. Sometimes we just need to hit the reset button. Part of the reason why I'm talking about this is because that's happened to me, where I've just had to hit the reset button in so many different areas of my life recently. There's just been so many different changes going on, and there's things I thought I was going to be doing that I'm no longer doing and continuing with, and I've just had to just reset everything, reset it all. And I feel like part of the reason why we decide, we need to hit the reset button on different areas in our life is because, maybe we feel stuck. We feel stuck in a job that we don't want to work, or maybe you've been laid off from a job or maybe you thought you wanted to do one career and you got into that career and you realized you weren't as passionate about it and you're burnt out. So you want to start a new career now, or maybe you want to go back to school, or you want to learn how to start investing or something like that. It's okay to want to restart these different areas of your life and restore those different areas of life because you just feel very stuck. I'll tell you a little about my story on resetting, why I needed to reset, and the steps I'm taking to reset. Ever since I was a little girl, I remember being 7 years old, and it was Halloween, and my mom bought me these blue scrubs and this stethoscope, and she put it around my neck. She dressed me up, and she was like, "Kelly, this is a doctor. This is a doctor costume. You want to be a doctor when you grow up?" And I was like, "What does a doctor do?" And she's like, "Doctors help people." And I was like, "Oh, wow, that sounds interesting. So maybe I'll be a doctor when I grow up." So I always kept that in the back of my mind. Like, I want to be a doctor. I like to help people. I want to be a doctor. I really like helping people. So all throughout elementary school, I was like, okay, I want to be a doctor. Yeah, because I do want to help people. Middle school, yes, I want to be a doctor. I want to help people. Then we get to high school. So I start taking more science classes and taking that science track because I'm like, okay, I want to be a doctor and I want to help people. Another reason why I did want to be a doctor, so the reasoning for the doctor kind of started to change a bit. It's because when I was 7 years old, I also was diagnosed with a very rare condition called histiocytosis. And I was getting treatments for that for about like 5 years. And then they call it remission. So I had that, and then I was like, okay, so these nurses, these doctors, they were all so helpful and just very inspiring. So I was like, okay, that's my new reason for wanting to become a doctor. I want to be helpful and inspiring and help heal other people, because I just felt like I'm a healer in that way, in the sense of becoming a medical doctor and helping to heal people. So that was my new reasoning for wanting to become a doctor. So went to college, majored in biology, took all these different biology classes and physics and chemistry, and it was very competitive because everybody wanted to become a doctor as well. It was difficult. It was definitely challenging for me. It wasn't something that came easily for me, but I was like, okay, I'm committed to this goal. I want to become a doctor. No matter what it takes, I'm gonna do this. So all throughout college, did the classes. After that, I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe in myself after I graduated to apply to medical school. I had people saying, your GPA isn't the best. You need these different volunteer experiences. you need to maybe work a job and giving you experience in the medical field. So I didn't apply, didn't believe in myself. And let me tell you, time flies. Like, time really flies, especially this year of 2023 in particularly has been the fastest year of my life. But back to the story, time really flies. And, you know, year by year went by of me not pursuing this, like not applying to medical school and just like trying to become a medical assistant, a medical scribe, and different volunteering in the hospital, but still just not believing in myself. So then I found out about this master's program, decided to take this master's program, and didn't love that. It was really difficult. It was really challenging. In 2020, when the pandemic happened, that was a very challenging semester. It was online only. And I just ended up dropping out of the program because I thought it was the best decision for me at that time. So after I dropped out of the program, I decided to apply to medical school. So I applied to these medical schools. There was a medical school in the Caribbean, decided to apply there. Did that for a semester, and I just did not like it. Not only did I not like the scheduling of just medical school, I didn't like online. I just didn't like the medical school as a whole with the professors and everything like that. So it just wasn't the best experience. You have the pandemic going on. I'm living with family. I'm not on the campus, so it was just not the best experience. And I just decided that it was not for me, not something that I'm called to do. And I decided to give up on that. And I don't regret giving up on that. I don't regret it. It's just not something I want to do. I don't see me being a doctor for the rest of my life. I just don't. I don't want to work in the medical field at all. It just doesn't align anymore with what I want to do in life and who I am and my missions and my mission while I'm on this earth. That doesn't mean I'm not still a healer. I still am a healer and still can help people. It's just, is it in the medical field or in a hospital setting or going to medical school? So that's one area in my life I've really had to reset, because now I'm moving into helping you all, making these YouTube videos, making different programs, writing different books. And in that way, I am helping people. I am guiding people into wanting to heal themselves and improve different areas of their life. And it's okay. It's okay to hit that reset button in your career. For example, career transitioning was very difficult for me. It was very hard to be a student for most of your life, to transition into I'm no longer a student, and now I'm just trying to figure out what in life I want to do. I wanted to make this video and squeeze it in before I went to work, but I have to go to work right now. I'm gonna finish this video after work, so I will be back, guys, to share the rest of this reset moment. I talked about resetting my life and how you can reset your life as well if you have gone through any kind of turmoil or any really difficult situations. So I just talked about why I wanted to reset my life and just talk a little bit about my story and my journey. And now I want to get into the steps on how I plan on just hitting the reset button on all different areas of my life. And I've already actually started that. And I'm going to just continue doing that and just share those tips with you guys if you're also on that journey with me. So first, I just want to get into self-activation, because that is definitely something that I have had to do. I mean, I've not only had other people activate me, but I really just needed to activate myself. And when I say self-activation, I mean not only just taking ownership, but taking action and completing that goal or that task, or whatever I put my mind to. You have to really just be able to activate yourself from within and get the job done. Do whatever you need to do. Now let's get into the steps. So your first step is going to be taking inventory of just these different areas of your life that you want to hit the reset button on. So for me, that was my health. For me, that was my career. And that also was just like relationships in general. So understanding relationships better, understanding like male and female psychology better, and just my relationships My relationships were really struggling, and I just wanted to improve my relationships with the people that I love. So just understanding relationships better. My health. My health was really suffering. I just would, eat as healthy as I could and work out and things like that. But I still had some very unhealthy habits. So I've just been working on my health this past, I would say 6 months, just really trying to establish a new relationship with food. That is the main thing. So changing my relationship totally with food and just breaking away from eating like sugars and ultra processed foods and things like that. So also my career slash, let's just say career slash finances. I would say more so finances. So with my finances, just getting on track, getting in, like taking inventory of my finances, know what's always coming in and out of my bank account, establishing new streams of income, just trying to build wealth for myself. Career. Like I said previously, I wanted to be a doctor. That was something I really wanted to happen, and it did not happen because I went to medical school and realized that it was not for me. It was not something I wanted to do. I wasn't happy. I wasn't fulfilled. I don't know. The passion just was no longer there. It was just, I was miserable. I was honestly depressed, if I'm being totally honest. So I realized that I am a healer, but that doesn't necessarily mean I have to heal. I have to heal people through medication, through medicine, through going to medical school, through working at a hospital or a doctor's office. I can heal this way through telling my story and just impacting those of you who are watching and just encouraged by this video. So my next step would just be to know what you want in life and own your desires. So what do you truly want in life? I made a video about this, like owning your desires. I'll link that one above. What do you want? Not what your parents want, not what your friends want, not what your boyfriend or your girlfriend or, whoever, not what they want, but what do you want? What do you want when it comes to your career? What do you want when it comes to your business? What do you want when it comes to a family, having a family? Do you want a family? What do you want when it comes to your finances? How much you want to make, save, invest. What do you want in these different areas of life? It's important to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, someone's going to make you a part of their plan. You need to have a plan, and you need to execute that plan and stick to it and be rock solid on it, and don't let anyone shake you. And next, I just want to talk about renewing your mindset. You want to be intentional with your gates. So your gates, your ear gates and your eye gates. You want to be intentional with who you're spending time with, because all these things can really influence you. Your thoughts can influence you to start thinking negatively or positively. Of course, if you're thinking negatively and you have all these limiting beliefs, that's really going to hinder you from reaching all your goals and, trying to achieve your dreams and living a certain lifestyle you want to live. You want to be mindful of what you're watching. It's important to watch things that are influential, that are impactful, that are motivating, that are activating, and not things that are negative, or watching the news, or watching, people just talking about negativity and things that do not serve you in a lifestyle that you want. And of course, what you're listening to, are you listening to positive, again, motivational messages, or things that are negative and people talking about, oh, this person and that person and this drama and that person? No, you want to stay focused on your goals and what you want to do, and things that are positive and feeding into you and speaking life into you and activating you. That is it, guys. That is really everything that I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you found it helpful in some kind of way, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.